Hello everyone, welcome to another review, and today we're looking at one of the most groundbreaking and best anime in all of existence, and I'm sure many of you might have already been blessed with this masterpiece, but today we're going to be reviewing Popee the Performer, and we're just going to be getting right into it, no time wasted. This anime has some of the most revolutionary and well-written characters this world has ever seen. Popee himself is just such a brilliantly written character. He's always angry and trying to fight Kedamono, and he's always using his props as weapons in order to try to kill him whenever he gets mad. But his character is just so much more than that. It kind of portrays modern society, with all this stuff going on. And you go on Twitter, you see everyone arguing with each other about politics. And, Poppy just kind of reminds me of the person who goes on Twitter and gets riled up every time someone gets misgendered. This is why Poppy is such a brilliantly written character. He is actually one of the deepest characters in anime. And, I really could go on for hours and hours about these characters and how deep and brilliantly written they are and how they all portray modern society in such a brilliant way. But, honestly, just can't be bothered to do all that. I don't really want to talk that much, so I'm just going to continue on with the review. The characters are brilliant. That's all you got to know. The actual episodes themselves are full of entertainment and constant conflicts that the characters have to overcome. They are constantly growing and evolving as characters, and also the dialogue is just so brilliant, too. The reason why this is because the characters never talk. They aren't allowed to talk to express themselves, so they have to constantly do it with interactions and express themselves with their facial expressions. And I love Kedamono's character because he always has this mask that shows how he's feeling, so we don't even need him to talk. He can just show it with his face. And this anime has some of the most well-written episode conflicts I've ever seen. For example, the episode where Papi dies and Kedamono has to go back in time multiple times in order to try to save him. It kind of reminded me of Steins Gate. He was constantly failing at trying to save Papi over and over again, but he just kept going back and kept trying and didn't give up, and that was really beautiful. And I said I wasn't going to talk about the characters more, but I just want to talk about Kedamono and how much of a good person he is. Like, honestly, this character is so nice. I think he portrays the other side of modern society. Everyone's trying to be nice to each other. And, I think that's what Kedamono's character is trying to tell us. I think this anime really is just portraying modern society in such an amazing and brilliant way. At first, it may seem as though Popee the Performer is just some random kids show with these characters performing circus acts, but it's really so much more than that. I already talked about how it's portraying modern society as a whole, but it also reflects on internet culture really well. When I go on Twitch and I see titty streamers all over the front page, and I go and watch rage streamers breaking keyboards all over the place as well, or I see someone getting canceled on Twitter, I just can't help but think, wow, this is what Popee was telling me all along. His circus acts are really just so expressive. He's just letting his anger be known when he tries killing Kedamono. I just can't help but think, wow, that is just like when I watch a rage streamer breaking his keyboard. And this anime just gets better and better as it goes on, especially once you get to the second half and you meet Popee, not to be confused with Popee himself, but Popee. It gets so much more entertaining because I think that character just throws a whole new dynamic in the show. He's really just a big goofball trolling everyone, and honestly, I thought he was a really hilarious character. And this also reflects on modern internet trolls, how people would just go in and do stuff for a reaction. I thought Popee himself reflected on that really well. Poppy isn't just trying to reflect on modern society and internet culture as well. It's also trying to predict the future, and this aspect of it cannot be overlooked. In 400 years, when we're all overrun by aliens, this is what Poppy is trying to tell us. Aliens may seem scary at first, but if we learn to get along with them, we can all be friends and help each other. This anime is just so deep and meaningful, and honestly, I think everyone should watch it. This anime has changed my life for the better, and it's also made me change my entire worldview. Watching this anime has also made me rethink my Frieren review because of how amazing and beautiful its messages are. I'm now giving Frieren a 0 out of 10. That's right, Poppy is so good that it makes Frieren look like an anime that is so bad it shouldn't even exist. In fact, every single anime I've ever seen is now going down a score because Poppy is just that good. I'm giving Poppy a best anime ever made out of 10, and that is my final score. It will never be changed. So yeah, you guys should all go watch this and then delete anime from your memory. This is the only anime you should ever watch. Forget about Monster, forget about Legend of the Galactic Heroes, forget about Kaiji Ultimate Survivor. Popee the Performer is the only anime worth watching. You should just forget everything else. So yeah, go watch this anime where the alien from Popee the Performer will show up at your house and abduct you. I'm not kidding. So yeah, this is an anime that is worth watching, and yeah, that's all I got for this review, and I'll see you guys in the next one. No, but seriously though, I'm actually going to upload a real review tomorrow on Ashita no Joe, so stick around for that. It'll either be tomorrow or the next day. I'm trying to finalize it right now. So yeah, make sure you watch that, and thank you all for everyone who subscribes or likes the video. It really helps.